Hello guys, in this video we will going to discussing about what is educational psychology. Educational psychology involves the study of how people learn, including teaching methods, instructional processes, and individual differences in learning. The goal is to understand how people learn and retain new information. This branch of psychology involves not just the learning process of early childhood and adolescence, but includes the social, emotional, and cognitive processes that are involved in learning throughout the entire lifespan. The field of educational psychology incorporates a number of other disciplines, including development psychology, behavioral psychology, and cognitive psychology. This video is discussing some of the different perspectives taken within the field of educational psychology. These topics that educational psychologists study and career options in this field. Perspectives in educational psychology. As with the other areas of psychology, researchers within educational psychology tend to take a different perspective when considering a problem. These perspectives focus on specific factors that influences how a person learns, including learned behaviors, cognitions, experiences, and more. The behavioral perspective. This perspective suggests that all behaviors are learned through conditioning. Psychologists who take this perspective really firmly on the principles of operant conditioning to explain how learning happens. For example, teachers might reward learning by giving students tokens that can be exchanged for desirable items such as candy or toys. The behavioral perspective operates on the theory that students will learn when rewarded for good behavior and punished for bad behavior. While such methods can be useful in some cases, the behavioral approach has been criticized for failing to account for such things as attitudes and emotions and intrinsic motivations for learning. The development of perspective. This focuses on how children acquire new skills and knowledge as they develop. Gene Piaget's stages of cognitive development is one example of an important development theory looking at how children grow intellectually. The cognitive that how children grow intellectually by understanding how children think at different stages of development. Educational psychologists can better understand what children are capable of at each point of their growth. This can help educators create instructional methods and materials based aimed at certain age groups. The cognitive perspective. The cognitive approach has become much more widespread in recent decades, mainly because it accounts for how things such as memories, belief, emotions, and motivational contributes to the learning process. This theory supports the idea that a person learns as a result of their own motivational, not as a result of their external rewards. Educational psychologists who take a cognitive process are interested in understanding how kids become motivated to learn, how they remember the things that they learn, and how they solve problems, among other things. The constructive approach. One of the most recent learning theories. The perspective focused on how we actively construct our knowledge of the world. Construction tends to account more for the social and cultural influences that impacts our learn. Those who take the constructivist approach believe that what a person already knows is the biggest influence on how they learn new information. This means that new knowledge can only be added on to and understand in terms of existing knowledge. This perspective is heavily influenced by the work of psychology Lev Vygotsky, who proposed ideas such as the zone of proximal development and instructional scaffolding. Experimental perspectives. This perspective emphasizes that a person's own life experiences influence how they understand new information. This method is similar to constructive and cognitive perspective in that it takes the consideration that experiences, thoughts, and feelings of the learner. This method allows someone to find a personal meaning in what they learn instead of feeling that the information doesn't apply to them. Different perspectives on human behavior can be useful when looking at different topics within the field of educational psychology. Some of these include in the behavioral perspective, the constructive approach, and the experimental perspective. So guys, this video is going to be end up. If you like this video, subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.